There is one thing. Just because Candace Owens did the Andrew Tate interview, there was a clip that I screen recorded of Candace Owens. This might be a month old at this point, and this just this is just her chopping a nigga up again. And it was just I meant to bring it up on the show before, but because she did the interview with Andrew Tate, I was like, let me put this screen recording to use because I just thought it was so savage. And we're still talking about terrible people and whores and degeneracy. So
and Lala look a little, Lala look a little different. I think she got some more work done.
She looks gentrified.
She looks a little bit more slimmed down.
She looks like a young Tracy Ellis Ross right there.
It's weird. She's been sculpting herself over the years, which is better than doing it all at once.
But she hangs with the Kardashians though.
Exactly. So that
comes with his own stimulus package.
Yeah.
So I just want y'all to watch it. I just thought it was hilarious. When I heard it, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, so I had to go back and screen record it just because she was 10 toes in the paint. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking Shaq and Shaq when he was with Orlando.
A force of fucking nature.
Yeah. So let's go.
On the back, they seem to be wearing what I would say is normal wedding attire. Now, what do you think Kim Kardashian? What do you think Kim Kardashian wore to the wedding? If you're listening to this, you're going, what would Kim Kardashian wear to a wedding?
Just like a white
Your
woman.
first answer should always be nothing, because Kim Kardashian must always have the attention on her, even when it's at somebody else's wedding. She needs everyone to look at her and go, oh my God, what is she wearing? Because there's no way that every single guest would not immediately look at someone who turns up naked to a wedding. Here's what she decided to wear. This makes me so angry because there is just no reason to aspire to this level of being a hoe. There's just no reason, and that's the only way to say it. Frankly, everything about her career, from orchestrating her own sex tape with her ex-boyfriend, Ray J, to selling her own sex tape and pretending that she was a victim of it, to now wearing this to a wedding, just shows you that she actually, far from being secure, is the most insecure woman in America. Have some respect for your former assistant. Have some respect for a person when you attend their wedding. Do not show up looking like Ursula has eaten the Little Mermaid. Okay,
real quick?
This wouldn't.
Candace, she has the vibe of like she just recently got nutted on her face. like 26. Like, bitch, that should have happened at 18 years. She
happened a lot
like
longer.
she just started, getting back shots.
Right. She just got turned down.
She just figured out the cowgirl technique.
Right.
Bitch, hips only. You know what I mean? Like Candace Owens, she's a little bit of a square, but she is flaming this hoe. For real. It's crazy.
And it's crazy because this isn't even the worst thing this bitch has worn. Like,
no, it's not.
It's not.
But the fact that it's a wedding.
It's a wedding.
It's a wedding,
Nah.
which makes it kind of. But it's like, but still, this is all Candace needed to jump off the bridge. She was like, "Oh, I'm going 10
This
toes
is a
on this
woman's
bitch."
way of saying this bitch look phenomenal. You know, like, this bitch look good.
That's exactly
Bitch
what
look
it is.
good.
That's what it feel like. It's easy, right?
You can't be any more of a hoe because she just imagined it being her wedding,
Right.
And like
And
this
she
bitch
pulling
showed
up
this
like
Bitch look better than me.
Pulling all the attention.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is
Hey, man.
hilarious. But when I
shit.
first heard this shit, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I
the
remember this
fuck?
shit.
I didn't know she hated her like that.
Yeah,
but-
but what do you think Cleopatra would have done?
right.
She probably would have showed up in something sinister too, nigga.
Yeah.
And it's tricky because, I mean, it is something like it's too sexy. Like it's not just good.
It's
not
that bad.
Just like she looks good.
Zoom
but
in-
it's too. Yeah, zoom
Zoom in on
the
the crutch because that
don't
might
think I can zoom in,
completely.
I don't think so because it's a video. It's not a
Okay,
picture.
it's not
I might have to
cancel,
stand
man.
up with it, but that might completely change everything.
It's
we're
like
saying.
the universe is in there. You just reach your hand and you could just
Right,
pull out
yeah.
anything.
Looks more like a black hole.
But she said Ursula ate Little Mermaid. That was a nice little.
Especially coming from Candace.
Especially coming from Candace, I
Yeah,
said that had a little clip. That was I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Moldy bitch.
yeah. I kept screen recording for
about to
some
say, I
reason. She
wanna-
must have
yeah.
kept cooking.
Oh, want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she kept cooking. I didn't make this screen recording this long for no reason.
All right,
Let's see.
tempo.
Let's see.
Even be appropriate to me if she was at a beach, but the fact that she's at a wedding wearing this, I'm just disgusted. And don't tell me it's not relevant. Look at her next to her friend. Don't tell me it's not relevant that she's literally half naked at the wedding. She must have attention always on her body. And again, it reads to me like a massive insecurity. It is so upsetting to me that there are so many young women that follow her, that find this to be aspirational, that think that sex sells. Look at her life, okay? There's, yes, a ton of money, a ton of cash. She can fly wherever she wants in the world at the drop of a hat. But is that really happiness, right? That she feels so insecure that she has to remove attention away from the bride and have it looking at her because she just needs people to realize, I'm naked and I'm actually just really confident, which is why I'm wearing this. Stephanie actually said it was okay for me to wear this. She approved this, and it's totally fine. It's not totally fine. This isn't even a question to ask a bride if you should wear this. It is a flagrant no. If a bride personally asked me to wear this to their wedding, I wouldn't wear it because it's so disrespectful. But she has no concept of disrespect in her head. This is a family that is engaged in pornography, that has brought in softcore porn to Instagram, to an entire generation of people who think that this stuff is normal, and it's not. So I just wanted to gently touch upon that. If that was gentle, I did my best. Because I am just so routinely sickened by everything that Kim Kardashian represents in our society. Wear some effing clothes for once in your life.
She's never worn a lace bra.
Never. You can tell she's treating Kim Kardashian like an old head treat a nigga sagging in the street.
Like,
you don't even know that's gay.
Like an elderly, she's a white woman. She's a conservative white woman.
She seems like she was raised by a grandmother.
If she had 2% of Kim K's sexiness, she would be even bigger.
But y'all don't think y'all ever fuck with like a conservative, like straight lace in public?
No,
because just be whores under the bed.
She don't sound like it though, but
she's also selling. She's also at work.
I get that. She's
also
Candace seems like she's the type of girl be like, I got a present for you tonight. It's like, bitch, what type of present? What? A Victoria's Secret outfit? Like, bitch, what?
But like the lamest one.
The lamest one.
Like,
I like
she looks
strippers.
more clothed than she did before.
Right, yeah.
Because if she was really a hoe, she would get a stripper outfit.
I do hate that,
which is even more, you know what I mean?
Actually, with those conservative chicks, it's 50-50. Sometimes you catch them, and the only reason they're like that is because they understand the world so much that they're going to excel more acting like that in the public, but they really got that dog in them, so you get that at home. You know what I'm saying? But then some of them are like that on both sides, where it's like them putting something sexy on is the same style nightgown. Instead of it being cotton, it's silk.
But
that's the only difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's the same nightgown she wears every night.
It's a nightgown from The Color Purple.
Yeah, but
it's silk.
It's silk except cotton this time. That's really about it.
You know the standards are very different for us niggas. She likes cows and hunters and shit.
That is true. That is true. She's not with a black man.
I don't know the standards over there. You know what I mean?
That is true. I know some white boys that got that dog in them though. These niggas are savages. I'm not gonna say one of my homies. I realized one of my homies really had that dog in him, and I didn't expect it from him. But this nigga was putting that work in.
Jesus,
I was like,
whoa,
what context?
Wait, just a little bit more.
What exactly are we saying again?
Sorry, in terms of just like what we like in terms of a nasty bitch. He likes that as well, but you would think he's rolling on that side. You would think he's rolling on the conservative side, but he like him.
Okay,
he like exactly what we like.
Mm-hmm. Like you thought he was like,
he's a Confederate. He likes a rebellious bitch.
Yeah,
he wants a bitch that's gonna secede.
Like you think he wants a. I don't even know. Miley Cyrus wouldn't be a good example, but you would think he wanted Candace Owens, but he really wants something out of the Tip Drill video.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I was like, whoa. Nigga, this is my speed. Nigga, let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like you get a new friend and you find out you like the same drugs.
Yeah, exactly. We do the same things. Yeah. So it was one of those. It was one of them moments where it was like,
you like big booty black bitches?
You probably heard violins like, y'all really friends now,
nigga. It's moments like that lock you in forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But overall, you can't get mad at a whore for wearing a whore's uniform. That's what they do. That's,
Well,
you wear pajamas when you go to sleep.
Situationally, she was right about it in a sense, but the more she kept going on it, was like, that's a lot of hate.
It's just envy. If Kim Kardashian was wearing the same shirt Candace was wearing in that clip, her titties would be under her chin.
She should have cut the clip a little shorter though. She should have cut the clip like a little bit after that whole part because that was fire. You know what I'm saying? When she was chopping her up.
Nah, she was wearing what Kim K was.
She had to remind us what the family did to society though.
Okay.
So she wasn't done yet. She wasn't done.
Yeah.
Candace just don't give you half a shit. shot.
Yeah,
she makes sure
yeah.
she gives you the whole picture.
Yeah, yeah. She want to
And
wrap
then-
it back
Yeah.
around.
You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that this
Yeah.
isn't
She holds
petty.
her follow through.
Yeah. This isn't petty. Just you might not agree with what I just said. Call her a hoe.
Do they have-
But I bet you don't like half naked women. Guess what? They're the reason that it's like that. On
Who don't
Instagram.
like half naked women?
Yeah, women like
No,
half-naked women.
like parents.
They hate to like
parents. Like parents.
Right.
Like parents are like Instagram. Like they might not let their kids have Instagram because they're like it's so devious on
Yeah.
them. Instagram is allowing essentially new bitches now because of the Kardashian.
Candace is the parent at the PTA meeting complaining about the TikTok teachers
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
with the fat tits.
Yeah, and why
Yeah.
are her with the fat tits and fat ass and her clothes shouldn't be that tight
And the leggings.
if she's working, yeah. She
Who
shouldn't
could
be
learn
wearing
under
leggings.
those conditions?
Exactly.
Do they have
She's that teacher.
Do they have a history of beef?
I don't know, but shit, I'd be ready to throw
I-
hands with a bitch if they're talking like that.
I
Like,
think
that's
it's
crazy.
what
You know I'm
Candace,
wondering, yeah.
what
So, like,
Candace Owens stand for is exactly the opposite of
Yeah,
Kim K.
That's what I was about
You know
to
what I
say.
mean?
It's
Now-
like
and I'm
born
sure
enemies.
that's not the first time. Like that sounds like she said I'm going easy right now. So I'm sure like she's touched on this. I mean, you got to remember like Candace
Yeah.
does this 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Or I think her show drops twice a week.
Okay.
It's either 2 or 3 times a week though. It's like
Yeah.
on some like
So she moving.
yeah,
Yeah,
like she's
yeah.
dropping.
She
You know
dropping,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So she got plenty of time to cover every goddamn
Right.
thing. You
I
know?
wonder what's the sluttiest thing she's ever done in her life. Like she probably flirted with 2 dudes on the math team. That was extreme for her. She had,
Nah,
she had
'cause
to
she used to
repent
be-
for that shit.
Cause she used to be, based off like what I know, she was raised Christian, family, real religious. Like she did some wild shit. I
Bitch is
thought.
alive,
She's
bro.
I think
gotten,
when she
she's
was
gotten
younger.
fingered under the bleachers twice, but that's about it. Nigga. You know what I mean? It's nothing too crazy.
But she didn't let him go full fledged.
Nah.
He fingered it through the fucking panty line.
maybe the
because
first
God's
time, but the
watching.
second
The fir-
time,
She let
you
him.
know,
She let him go in.
you
on the
know,
second time.
Lucifer was speaking.
Right.
He's talking just a little bit louder.
Shit. But nah, man. Shout out to Candace Owens.
But this
It's
means
always
that
good to
Candace
hear
Owens
about
has
it.
to keep a pretty squeaky clean record now, right?
She does.
If she does anything slightly whorish, she should be crucified.
Absolutely. and
yeah.
I'll definitely.
I think that we'll be the
I'll
ones to do it.
Hey, yo, yeah. I
I'll
want to
hold
say
this- I'll
I'll take pleasure in it, and then I'm gonna watch her the next week. You
Who
know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
take pleasure in holding whores accountable?
Hey, this is the most. It's one of the most fun things to do in the world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
point,
saying?
I kind of wish I had like the endurance to like search past tweets.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure we can
To
find
dig in the
Yeah,
catalog.
to dig in the
But that's
catalog.
the thing,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
That
Candace
takes either
Candace
hate
says
or
plenty of
jealousy.
things that I don't agree with
Oh,
too.
facts,
That-
facts.
So it's like
This is one of them.
Most
we
things.
we might not have to wait. We might not be horseshit. She might say something about the black community where she. Let's be fair. She has said stuff about
Facts.
black people
Facts.
that has had me like fuck this coon ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's definitely said things like that. Maybe it wasn't her finding out she was a hoe, but she said other shit that had me offended. You know?
Yeah.
I would love to see her debate Amber Rose.
Oh my god.
She would tear her apart, I think.
Yeah, Amber Rose don't stand a
Yeah, I
chance.
don't think
There's
she
not
stand
too
a
many
chance.
people who could go toe to toe with Kim.
It's not
I don't
much
know.
to talk about with her anyway.
It really isn't.
We'll see the power of what having thick tits will really do.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't even think people are pressed to even have the tattoo forehead on.
Yeah,
it
Amber
really
Rose.
fucked. Like
Isn't she like 45?
Well, you
now?
said the what?
the face, the forehead tattoo.
That fucked her up?
She like
I think
40.
it
Look,
fucked her
can we
up.
pull that up? Because I don't
Yeah,
even
she's-
really
she's
remember
40.
that shit.
Bruh, I
she's
think
40.
that fucked her up from just people wanting to be on, like sit on the couch.
Because she just looks ridiculous now?
She
No.
looks ridiculous. It's one thing to have it's one
Why
thing
did
to
they
have
got Kobe up there with it?
It's one thing to have a face tattoo. There's women with pretty face tattoos. Her shit is obnoxious.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
just
saying?
annoying, yeah. And
what does
it's
it say?
obnoxious. It's got it's got her son's name Slash and Bash.
Yeah, bash hash. or
That
something
looks
like that.
hideous. That looks horrible.
Oh,
It's-
bash and
it's-
slash. Yeah.
Yeah, something like. But it's like it's literally obnoxious. You know, like
Bash and slash, nigga, that's an M right there.
yeah, I don't know.
No, that's a SLASH.
yeah, it's just cursive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes it hard because of the placement. It makes it hard for you to even have
To take this bitch serious.
everything just comes off like stupid.
Yeah.
And
Like, I
and I
lick
don't
my
think she's
thumb.
stupid, but it's just like
It's like you can't trust her ability to make sound decisions.
boom. That
Based off her presentation,
that
the
is
campaign
that,
is a
that
no.
invalidated a lot.
Yeah,
She could have just got it.
Oh,
down.
you see, look.
Exactly. She could have got that down, like you know how like you'll get one like down your hairline. She could have done something like that, and it would have been fine.
But this bitch got a barcode on her forehead.
yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
she looks
what
like
the
a product.
fuck?
Compared
Yeah.
to that, look way more.
Bro.
you're saying?
That's a lot more elegant. I would
Yeah.
listen to her philosophy on hoism.
Yeah.
Even if it was all bullshit.
I would
Yeah.
listen to this
I'm
woman
still
first.
listening.
Any
Yeah.
woman with a low cut feels like they should be sophisticated.
She looks so white right there.
Yeah, she's white passing on occasion.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, but
so who do you think is a whore that's educated enough to go up against Candace? Corinne Steffens wrote a book, but that doesn't mean she's literate.
Nah.
No. This is the thing. No whore can stand in front of Candace because
she has the power and God and modesty on the side.
Whoring is devious activity. Like it's filthy activity. You know what I'm saying? You can't frame sex work morally to somebody who looks at all of it as demonic.
That crazy.
It's literally impossible to frame sex work as a ethical thing. It's impossible.
Well,
I feel like there's a case to be made.
Yeah, I was about to say, the case can definitely be made, but as far as like a specific hoe, I mean that's like inconsequential. Like, who cares about what this? There's no specific hoe that could like talk to Candace Owens, but it is like you can definitely make the argument about hoeing being, you know, kind of righteous. You feel me?
But you can make it the argument in terms of like
the freedom.
I would say short term. I say you can make a better argument for short term hoeing than long term hoeing.
Oh, for sure.
Because you're changing the
circumstantial.
You know what I'm saying? But like long term hoeing and then hoeing to the point that you're trying to like push your message that this is the way to live your life. You're never gonna
stripping to get a law degree, shit like that.
How you think her and Lena would? What do you think that conversation would sound like?
Lena isn't
her and Lena.
Candace Owens and Lena.
The plug.
Oh my god, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Bro,
she would embarrass that girl.
Lena would cry for sure.
Yeah,
Lena would cry. Yeah. She's not built. She's crying.
Jason Love wouldn't even entertain that conversation.
I think a sex worker could talk to them if they go into her saying, "Hey, look, I did this, and this is just where I found the money. I sold out to it, and one day I'm gonna start." You have to put it in terms of what it is.
What do you think of Jason Love and Candace Owens debate would look like, or just conversation?
He's an author, so
that nigga writes books.
He writes.
And it's like he's probably been waiting for this opportunity to have something very profound to say about his profession.
He's probably gonna sound like
the
smartest dumb nigga ever.
Somebody put a picture of his book on Reddit and they said he spelled Louisiana wrong on the cover.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have nobody to proofread it. He's just
it's just
you know.
No, sometimes when I heard him talk and when he's going on his little press run, sometimes he would say something. I was like, I see it in you, brother. Other times I'd be like,
the fuck are you talking about?
It's something about the corn star industry. I don't think they're just their own bottom of the barrel society because they rank each other within that bottom of the barrel, but in terms of totality you're still at the bottom, but there are rankings there's rankings in every level.
You're just the tallest midget, you're the skinniest fat girl,
for real. But let's move over to, I guess,